It's Week 15 of the NFL, and we've got the Panthers' Offensive Player of the Year, as utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
You saw something last week you don't see very often. Team loses, but the quarterback, the trigger man, Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC. That's pretty impressive.
You rarely see that. Of course, don't worry, folks. He said the obligatory, I would have traded that for a victory any day of the week.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but still, he must have played awfully well to win it when his team lost.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 87 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Corral on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McCoy. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Corral sets up play action. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some of the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, but something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
On third down, Corral. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. 4th down, Corral looking to throw it. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. They go back to the ground with Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Corral. Over the middle, complete. It's McCoy. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Throwing here, Corral. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And this game, CD, some are calling it the game of the year. Others are saying, hey, this is the Super Bowl preview. And as we speak, these are the top seeds in each conference. How do you think these two teams approach this one internally?
And I think that we both subscribe to the theory that it is the game of the year so far, and it could be a Super Bowl preview. I know outwardly both teams are going to tell us, hey, it's 1 of 16. We're going to do what we do. Let's just go ahead and play our game. But I think we both know that internally, they're saying we've got to establish we're the team to beat in case we see them again.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Corral. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. A throw over the middle, taken in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. On 2nd and 9. Corral to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On third down, here's Corral. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Ravens taking the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Jackson. Claypool with another catch. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Jackson from the shotgun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. And Corral will throw it. He finds McCoy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. Where was the home team who were able to hold serve and get a victory in their stadium? Jahan Dotson, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And things didn't go so well, as it was the visiting Raiders who come in and grab the victory. Jameis Winston leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Miles Sanders, a touchdown run in the victory. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for Carolina. And they've had all sorts of success thus far tonight throwing the football, as they're on pace to throw for 300-plus yards if they continue the way they've been going. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He finds his man complete. That's McCoy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Now a give up the middle to Williams to about the 40-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Looking to throw again on second down. Corral. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Corral looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McCoy. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is now 24. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. From the 29, Jackson. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete here. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Here's Jackson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. At this point, down big. You'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. And Jackson throwing once more. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Hey, middle.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Throwing is Jackson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers will get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Corral now to throw. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play. Corral to throw once again. He finds his man, complete. It's McCoy. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He finds his man, complete. That's McCoy. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This one into the hands of Pitts. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it, and they'll take it out to the 25. Jackson on 1st down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's McCoy. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout, Adam, I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Carolina, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns.